Minerals are everywhere. They're an invisible part of our daily lives. So since they're finite, we need to make sure that we use them responsibly and in a sustainable way. Imerys is a world leader in industrial minerals. We provide mineral-based solutions to a wide range of industries, from consumer goods to automotives. We have a truly global presence in over 50 countries around the world. We're approximately 17,000 employees operating 230 sites. Imerys operations around the world are very closely linked to the local communities where our quarries are located. We can contribute to multiple SDGs, all of them in fact in some way. For example, working on climate change or on diversity and inclusion. There are 3 SDGs where we can make a particular direct contribution: education, responsible production and consumption, and life on land.
So we start our process fundamentally with our geologists. They will explore the ground, they will drill, they will analyse, and they'll tell us what we can expect coming forward. We're not balancing so much the economics of our operation versus sustainability and the way that we treat the environment. We treat them very much hand in hand. As we are carrying out our responsibilities towards the landscape, restoring land, we're also considering what we might do with it afterwards in terms of redevelopment, renewable energies and the likes. So it's not a question of let's make the economic worth for the mineral in the short term and then worry about something else at the end. We're doing it alongside one another. Our minerals are used in many applications, in many markets around the world. And increasingly now our customers are demanding of us to establish exactly what the footprint of our products might mean into the future. So if we take an example like the cosmetics industry, we're doing a lot of testing before we launch products into the market. So we're now carrying out life cycle assessments to try to establish exactly what sort of footprint we can imagine into the future. We're working with our customers and we're doing all we can to ensure that they're sustainable as products, but they also do little or no harm to the environment in which we operate.
At Imerys, we have a long history of being very intimately linked to our local community on the sites where we have quarries, where we have operations all around the world. Through our new CSR program, Sustainagility, we are aiming to mobilize all of our employees. We've built the program around the expectations of our stakeholders, and we're really focused on making a long-term commitment. Developing the skills and competencies of our people is the first step. It creates a virtuous cycle, enabling a more meaningful conversation on sustainability, helping to accelerate the pace at which we can implement our CSR program, and then ultimately translating to much more meaningful and impactful results. Sustainability cannot be the commitments of just a few. It really needs to be a group-wide effort. This is why the SDGs are an important tool for us. They help us build our program around a common framework.
Compliance is critical, it's mandatory, but for us it's just a starting point. We have to go beyond just compliance. You know that the regulation evolves all the time. They're going to continue to evolve. So we need to anticipate our stakeholders' needs. And in doing so, we also anticipate those new regulations. And we're not only on the compliance mode, we can also drive our sustainability going forward. Within our group, we have developed a large educational program around, of course, themes around the CSR responsibility. You can think about the safety training programs we have. We also have rolled out recently a new code of conduct training program. But we also have a lot of training programs around literacy, numeracy, that goes beyond the borders of our organization. An example of that kind of educational program is one we've developed recently in India. We call it Saksham. We have a free Saksham in various cities across India. And it's about developing the skills of the community. There are certain programs which are to develop their literacy, their numeracy, but there are also a lot of programs where we teach them a job, a real job. For example, there is a beauty training program, there is a sewing training program. So those boys and girls, when they leave with their graduation certificate, when they leave our classroom, they can have a real job, and they can also teach the same skills to their neighbors or to their future children. So you can imagine the impact we can have on the life of those communities and of those people. So, of course, knowing more about the topic is the first way to mobilize people. You raise their awareness, and then after you've trained them on those topics, then they can also train others. So you're spreading those ideas around corporate social responsibility around you.
Our minerals are everywhere today. So we're in many products, in many applications around the world. So we have to take a view on the longevity of that business. So what we try to do is we balance the reserve that we have across many different products, many different applications. And we look to sustain our business over the life of our mines that are remaining. We also have a number of byproducts. So we don't just extract natural material out of the ground, we also take a number of other things out. And so we tend to process them through things like secondary aggregates, which can be used in construction or road building. We can also then take another sort of implication in our business, our microdams, our waste storage facilities. We can recycle materials onto them, we can vegetate them, and then we can put renewable energy facilities on top and then consume that energy back within our process. So there are a number of dimensions where we can sustain what we do and make sure that what we have remaining to us, which is a finite resource, lasts over the time.
Le dernier rapport de l'IPBES témoigne de l'urgence d'agir compte tenu de l'extinction extrêmement rapide et générale de la biodiversité partout dans le monde. En tant qu'exploitant d'activités extractives, Imerys se doit d'agir sur ces sujets-là. C'est une attente de plus en plus importante de nos différentes parties prenantes, que ce soit les communautés locales, les autorités, mais également les associations environnementales. Et par ailleurs, la conséquence de cette perte de biodiversité entraîne un durcissement de la réglementation, et ça partout dans le monde.
Alors nous avons des partenariats avec plusieurs structures privées et publiques, et au sein de ce département, j'anime, je coordonne et je suis l'interlocuteur privilégié dans cette convention entre Imerys et le muséum. Alors les partenariats entre le muséum et Imerys se structurent autour de 3 volets, donc une approche globale dans laquelle on vise à mobiliser les connaissances sur les sites, à évaluer les enjeux écologiques, à diffuser des bonnes pratiques en matière de biodiversité, à valoriser les partenariats locaux existants au sein des sites. Une approche plus spécifique sur des sites pilotes dans lesquels on cherche à tester des méthodologies, à mettre en place des projets scientifiques pour améliorer la prise en compte de la biodiversité et le réaménagement des carrières. et finalement une approche de communication et de sensibilisation dans laquelle on cherche à former le personnel d'Imerys, les parties prenantes, le public général sur les carrières, aux enjeux de la biodiversité et aux gestes qu'on peut mettre en place pour faire en sorte que nos pratiques quotidiennes soient en accord avec ces enjeux écologiques.
We fundamentally respect the environment within which we operate. Corporately, we have a responsibility to those people, to those communities, to the stakeholders that we recognise. And it will fundamentally help us to sustain our business into the future.
Sustainability issues are global issues. It involves more than one individual or one small group of individuals. Considering the ubiquitous nature of minerals, and considering how important and vital they are to low-carbon technologies of the future, we need to have more companies and more industries participating in these discussions, raising the bar and working together towards these global ambitions.
I'm very proud about what we have achieved so far in terms of corporate social responsibility and also raising the awareness. But this is just the beginning of a journey. Personally, I want us to go way, way farther than what we've done today. I'm very optimistic we're going to achieve it.